Read the passage carefully and answer the questions 1 through 7 that follow. Almost all creatures care for their young. Many animals play with their babies and show their love by touching and hugging them. Most animals clean, feed, and protect their babies. Birds also teach their fledglings how to go about in the world as adults. A number of animals build homes for their young. Tailor birds and weaver birds, ants, wasps, and bees are among nature's master designers, engineers, and architects. They weave, stitch, and make different types of homes for their young using twigs, leaves, plant fibers, saliva, peat, wood, and wax. Female elephants care the longest for calves. After a baby is born, it is closely guarded for months. While marching through the jungle, it is made to walk between the mother and an aunt, another adult female. The males of a number of species also help to look after the young. The male saltwater crocodile is known to care for its babies when mama is out for swim. At meal times, the chief gorilla keeps a watch while the females and the youngsters feed. Question number 1. Many animals dash their young in order to show their love for them. Option A, play with, enjoy with, touch and hug, accompany. So here we can see that many animals show their love by touching and hugging. So option C is the suitable option here. Question number 2. Which one of the following is not called nature's engineers and architects? Option A, tailor birds, B, weaver birds, C, ants, and D, goats. So we can see the tailor birds, weaver birds, and ants are in the list. So option D is the correct option. Goats are not natural engineers or architects. Question number 3. The things that are needed for making a house by the birds. Option A, twigs, B, plant fibers, C, leaves, D, all of them. So birds need all of these things to make their homes. Question number 4. Who takes care of saltwater crocodile babies in the mother's absence? Option A, their father, B, their community members, C, themselves, D, none of these. So male saltwater crocodile take care of the babies, so their father take care of the crocodile babies. Question number 5. What is the duty of the chief gorilla at the time when the females and the youngsters feed? Option A, to keep a watch, B, to arrange the food items, C, to help the babies, and D is to accompany all of them. So they have to keep a watch. So option A is the correct option. Question number 6. The architect is a person, option A, who works for money, B, who makes designs for buildings, C, who does wooden work, D, none of the above. So architect is a person who makes designs for buildings. Question number 7. The opposite of show is option A, hide, B, shown, C, unshow, D, do. So opposite of show is hide. Read the following poem and answer the questions 8 through 17. A bird came down. A bird came down the walk he did not know I saw. He bit an angleworm in halves and ate the fellow raw. Raw means uncooked. And then he drank a dew, the water droplets on the grass or plants, from a convenient grass, and then hopped sidewise to the wall to let the beetle pass. He glanced with rapid eyes, then hurried all abroad. They looked like frightened beads, I thought. He stirred his velvet head. Stir means moving something in circular or up, back and forth motion. Like one in danger, cautious. Cautious means careful. I offered him a crumb, and he unrolled his feathers and rode his softer home. Then oars divide the ocean, to silver for a seam, or butterflies off banks of noon leap flashless as they swim. So, question number 8. What is the poem about? Option A, a normal occurrence in nature of a bird searching for its food and its interaction with a human. B, a fight between a bird and a poet. C, a bird eating a beetle. D, a bird teaching others how to eat a worm. So option A is the correct option. It's a normal occurrence in the nature of a bird searching for its food and then its interaction with a human. Question number 9. Find antonyms for careless, cooked, courageous, and slow from the poem. Option A. Convenient, raw, frightened, rapid. B. Cautious, hurried, frightened, rapid. C. Cautious, raw, hoped, rapid. And D. Cautious, raw, frightened, and rapid. So antonym of careless is cautious, cooked, raw, courageous, frightened, and the antonym of slow is rapid or fast. So option D is the correct option here. Question number 10. What did the bird do with its feathers? Option A. The bird cleaned its feathers. B. The bird spread out its feathers and flew. C. The bird used the feathers to protect itself. D. The bird used the feathers to push the beetle. So the bird spread out the feathers and flew. Question number 11. Why has the poet called the grass convenient? Option A. Because the bird could see the beetle in the grass. B. Because grass is greener on the other side. C. Because it was easy for the bird to have dew from it. D. Because the bird could see the worm in the grass. So the grass was convenient for the bird because it was easy for the bird to have dew, the water droplets from the grass. Question number 12. How do you explain the plashless in the last line? Option A. The poet tells us that the bird cannot swim. B. Since the bird does not have oars, it could not splash in the water. C. Since dew was on the grass, the bird did not make a splash. D. The poet compares the flight of the bird as though it was a swim in the air without the accompanying splashes on water. So D is the correct option. Question number 13. The bird did not do which of the following? Option A. Cook the worm and eat it. B. Let the beetle pass. C. Unroll his feathers. D. Glance with rapid eyes. So he didn't cook the worm and ate. Question number 14. How does the poet describe the eyes of the bird? Option A. Watery like dew. B. Like grass. C. Like frightened bees. And D. Like butterflies. So he described the eyes of the bird as frightened bees. Question number 15. Which of the following is a metaphor? Option A. A bird came down the walk. B. He stirred his velvet head. C. He bit an angleworm in halves. D. And then hopped sideways to the wall. So a metaphor is a figure of speech in which a word or phrase is applied to an object or action to which it is not literally applicable. So option B is the correct option here. He stirred his velvet head. Question number 16. They look like frightened bees. What figure of speech is found here? Option A, metaphor. B, hyperbole. C, proverb. D, simile. So a simile is a figure of speech that describes one thing by comparing it to something else. So the poet compared the eyes of the birds with frightened bees. So simile is used here. Question number 17. The word cautious is used in reference to which character in the poem? Option A, the poet. B, the bird. C, the beetle. And D, the worm. So it is used for poet. Option A is the correct option. Complete the following sentence of question number 18. She never visits any zoo because she is strong opponent of the idea of option A, setting the animals free into forest. B, feeding the animals while others are watching. C, watching the animals in their natural abode. D, holding the animals in captivity for our joy. So she is against going to zoo because she is opponent of holding the animals in captivity for our joy. So option D is the correct option here. Read the passage given below and answer the questions 19 through 23. How do humans and other animals communicate with each other? Of course, humans communicate verbally by talking and making other sounds like laughing. Most other mammals also communicate by making sounds as well. Sophisticated, intelligent mammals, especially dolphins and whales, possesses well-developed verbal skills and communicate with high-pitched sounds that carry through the water. Researchers are actively working on interpreting these sounds in order to understand dolphin and whale language. Verbal communication is accompanied by non-verbal body language that also conveys meaning and emotion. Body language includes facial expressions, posture, position of the arms, and many other cues that help in understanding the meaning of verbal communication. In the absence of verbal communication, body language can be sufficient to convey meaning. Sometimes merely a stern look from mom, dad, or a teacher lets you know that you are not behaving properly. No words are necessary. Choose the correct answers from the options given. Question number 19. Body language includes option A, posture, option B, facial expression, C, position of arms, and D, all of above. So, body language includes all of these. Question number 20. Whales and dolphins communicate by using option A, low pitch sounds, B, high pitch sounds, C, no sound, and D, none of these. So, dolphins communicate by using high pitched sounds. Question number 21. In the absence of dash communication, body language is sufficient to convey the meaning. Option A, verbal, B, non-verbal, C, written, D, none of these. So in the absence of verbal communication, body language is sufficient to convey the meaning. Question number 22. How do most mammals communicate? Option A, by making sounds, B, by laughing, C, crying, D, none of these. So they communicate by making sounds. Question number 23. What is the meaning of the word sufficient as used in the passage? Option A, Saturn, intelligent, sophisticated, enough. So sufficient means enough. So option D is the correct option here. Question number 24. Rearrange the words given below to form a meaningful sentence. Showed Eclavia his teacher, giving thumb his towards respect by him. So if we arrange all these jumble up words in a meaningful sentence, the correct option will be option A. Eclavia showed his respect towards his teacher by giving him his thumb. Question number 25. Our sir teaches mathematics besides English. So option B is the correct option. Question number 26. A man who rarely speaks the truth is called a liar. So option B is a correct option. Question number 27. Find the correct spelt word. Centrifuge, B, centrifuge, C, centrifuge, and D is centrifuge. So option D is the correct option or the correct spellings of the word. Question number 28. Choose synonym of the word cease. Option A, begin, B, stop, C, create, D, dull. So cease means stop. Option B is the correct option. Question number 29. Identify the capitalized word. The stranger gave me a terrible smile. Option A, it's a verb, B, adverb, C, noun, and D, adjective. So terrible is describing the type of smile, so it is an adjective. Question number 30. Find the antonym of the capitalized word. Credit cards are widely accepted. Option A, spacious, B, broad-based, C, narrowly, option D, succinctly. So wide means broad, spacious, or the antonym of widely will be narrowly.